finally got that heater in. It's got a little bit of a thermostat. It doesn't have temperature on it, but it has like a, I'll show it to you later. Anyways, we wrapped the exhaust to go outside, the intake for the combustion chamber as well. The front here is intake and heat for the heating part. One of the challenges with this was the threading here. This heater actually came with everything we needed. Pretty sure. If I think of something I didn't have, I'll let you know. But this elbow came with it. This is British Standard pipe thread, as well as the elbow, I'm pretty sure. But we were able to get 1/4 inch national, whatever the American standard version is, to screw onto this British Standard elbow. This is just a 1/4 to 3/8 adapter, just a 15-foot propane hose that we found at the hardware store. This ducting came with it, which was really nice. So it's actually really warm right here. So I don't think we were talking about putting a vent to the underside under the bed here, but I don't think we're going to need to do that. I think the water's going to stay thawed just with the radiance off of that ducting. So looking at the front here, we don't have a back cushion on our couch, so that was perfect. We just poked it through the back of the couch. This is nice and warm. It's wonderful. It's amazing. So the heater actually came with a couple of these. I'm not really sure why it came with two. The only thing I can think is maybe one is for intake and one is for exhaust, but we only got one ducting hose. So we just used the one vent. This is the thermostat. It has off, fan, heat, and then this just is hot and cold. And so far, it's only been running about half an hour. We just turned it on and left it. So we'll see how hot it gets in here. And over time, we'll figure out where to put that. We had to buy a regulator from the hardware store as well. That was I think the only other thing, just the hose and the regulator. It's happens to be a horizontal regulator, double stage. They mentioned on the blog post that we were following that you need a double stage regulator, or whatever it's called. Double stage? Anyways. So this other hose goes up to our heater. It's kind of crammed back in there, and that heater just lives there. So yeah, it was so wonderful when this turned on. We've been working out here. It's about 0 degrees Celsius and windy, and we were getting cold and our hands are freezing. And we got this thing turned on and we were so excited. And now it's warm in here. And we can get rid of our Mr. Buddy heater. So one more thing I'm going to show you. This wire right here also came with it, with the heater. And I just have that plugged into my little fuse box there. I have the fridge and the roof vent fan plugged into that. And it actually came with its own automotive 5 amp fuse. Let's see if I can get this off. It's not the small automotive one, it's the old one. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put you down in there. Can you see it? Sort of. Anyways. Alright, whatever. I'll put that back on in a minute. So other things we've added recently. My wife found this right here. It's a USB powered string of lights. She found that at REI Co-op, and that's really nice in the evenings. Sometimes it's our only source of light. It's really nice. And then these guys we found, they run off 12 volts. So I just cut the wires off the wall wart that came with it and plugged it into our solar charger inverter thing. But they're pretty bright. We're gonna get a couple more packs. We found them at Lowe's. Lowe's has these, and they're super low profile. So, and they stick to the surfaces. So I'm gonna close that up. Once I get a couple more, we're gonna put one under the counter area here for the the sink, and we're gonna put one more under the bed, and then I'll get that finished up. So yeah, next thing I think is we're gonna make an actual shoe cupboard instead of that wire rack. Another thing we put in this weekend actually is this swivel. Oops, have to move the seat forward. There we go. So that seat can swivel around, and whoever's sitting there can put their feet on the couch. You gonna demonstrate? Yeah, it's wonderful. That's also going to make a huge difference. That was really easy to install. It was like half an hour. So anyways, that's it.